in particular you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to let you know that you are the Most High's chosen people.
Right.
And to let the other nations know the importance of our people to the Most High God and the destruction of this nation.
Right.
America is about to come crashing down. We are the house of Israel, DMV, and with the sons of thunder,
Right.
all praises to the Most High Yahweh, because that's his actual name.
Right.
His name is not God, his name is Yahweh. And who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his name is not Jesus, it's Yahweh.
Right.
There was no letter J back then, so his name can't be Jesus. That's the name of Caesar Borgia, the son of the Pope. Christ is not a white man.
Right.
Every time you look on a poster board or on a picture or inside of a Christian church, you see a so-called long-haired, blue-eyed white man standing, posing to be Christ. But Christ is actually a black man. But we come out here to give you the truth. Let me get Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And let me get John chapter 8 and verse 32. Bring it out, King.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Now is high time for our people to wake out of sleep. It's time for us to wake up and stop believing in the lies that America has taught you. Stop believing in Christianity. Everybody thinks just because you came over here and you learned Christianity and you read the Bible that Christianity is the truth.
Right.
But Christianity is not of God. That is the religion that the white man taught you.
Right.
If you actually read the Bible, that's Christianity is not being taught properly. Because being a real Christian is being a follower of Christ.
Right.
Hamashiach Yahweh. But Christianity is teaching you to go against the truth. And we're not going to do that up here. We're going to bring you the truth. Bring that out, King. John 8:32. We out here to bring you the truth. We're not going to tell lies. We're not going to come out here to feed your emotions and your feelings.
Right.
We're going to tell you the truth. Because if we don't tell you the truth, then that means we don't love you.
Right.
If we lie to you, that means we hate you.
Right.
And you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we love you. We love you. We don't give a damn about the other nations, but
Right.
we love you. Bring it out, Ken.
The book of John, chapter 8, and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Bring it out again.
The book of John, chapter 8, and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And you're going to know the truth, and the truth is going to set you free. That's a cliche statement. People use that all the time. You know, the truth shall set you free. They get that out of the Holy Scriptures, out of the Holy Bible. They didn't just magically come up and it was some type of genius statement. They read that out of the Bible. And the truth of the matter is that Christ is a black man. He sprang out of Judah.
Hello?
He is a Jew.
Right.
And the Jews are so-called blacks.
That's right.
You can't be a white man and be a Jew.
That's right.
That's against the Scriptures. So the people over there claiming to be Jews in Israel are liars and imposters. Let me get Revelations 2 and 9. So we're going to bring out the truth. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you need to wake up and realize you are the Jews. You are the Israelites. Because we're going to preach this into all four corners of the earth until everybody has heard this truth. So can nobody say that you didn't hear it.
Right.
So when Christ come back and crack that sky, you ain't going to have no excuses. Because Christ ain't coming back with cupcakes and berries. He's coming back with a sword, and he's going to be clothed in a vesture dipped in blood.
Right.
Because he's going to be doing a lot of killing, a lot of slaughter, a lot of murder. Bring that out, King.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
So The Most High is saying that Yahushua is saying that he knows our tribulation and our poverty, the things that his people are going through. But we are what?
But thou art rich.
So you see blacks and Hispanics in the ghettos, in the slums, in the projects. So it seems like we're poor, but we're actually rich. We're rich because we are the chosen people of the Most High God. We're the ones that were given the laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep going, brother.
And I know the blessing of them that say they are Jews and are not.
Of them that say what?
Of them that say they are Jews and are not.
And what?
Of them which say they are Jews and are not.
But who are they?
What are the synagogue of Satan?
They're the synagogue of Satan. So those people who keep getting people like Nick Cannon, Whoopi Goldberg, Deshaun Jackson, all these people in trouble for claiming to be the Jews, they're not the Jews.
That's right.
You so-called black people are the Jews. You so-called Hispanics are the Israelites, the Northern Kingdom. From Haiti to Jamaica to Trinidad and Tobago to Cuba to Venezuela, Brazil, all over the four corners of the earth, we are God's chosen people. We gotta wake up. Christ was not a white man, he was a black man. And the scriptures tell you so. The scriptures tell you the truth. Look it up, man.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
This is the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation means reveal, to reveal. So it's going to show you and reveal something to you. Bring it out, man.
The revelation of Hamashiach Yahushua.
The revelation of who?
Hamashiach Yahushua.
Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So this is the revealing of the Messiah. Keep going.
Which Yahweh gave unto him.
Which who?
Yahweh, which God gave unto him.
So the Most High God revealed Christ to John the Revelator. He revealed. That's what revelation is. To reveal who he is. Keep going, brother.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Things that must surely and shortly come to pass. So you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are God's chosen people, and Christ is our Messiah. He's not the Messiah to everybody. Jump down to verse 14. These are the things that must shortly come to pass. But this is one of the revelations that was revealed to us through John the Revelator. Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Oh, his hair and his hairs were white and woolly, right? Keep going, man.
Don't worry, we're gonna keep going.
You got it. That's your reason. The Lord chose you to do that today. That's right, brother.
Teaching that you can teach somebody who won't walk
Help that brother out.
I gotta go do my thing right now too. I got on that point. To your point, get to that
So
point.
you're going to be hypocritical and try to call us out.
The bus stop
I'm
is
not
actually
being
right
a
here.
little brother.
The bus stop right here, brother.
No, we're trying to come up front of me, brother. Come on.
There you go. There you go.
We here to preach the word, brother. We're preaching the word right now, brother. That's right, brother. Keep going, brother.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were like what?
A flame of fire.
So his eyes weren't blue and his hair wasn't stringy. So those are two strikes against the photo that you see of Christ all over the United States of America.
Right.
Keep going, brother.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What was his feet like?
Like unto fine brass.
Brass is a derivative of brown. Brown skinned feet. But how dark were they?
As if they burnt in a furnace.
So his feet were so dark, it looked like they were burned in a furnace.
Right.
So your feet, more than likely, about 95 to 98% of the time, is the same color as the rest of your body. So Christ was a black man. He wasn't a so-called Caucasian. He was a black man. So why did they put that image up of Christ being white?
Right.
Why would they do that? Because they have the power to do that because they're in rulership.
That's
That's
right.
what the Renaissance period was about. A redoing,
Right.
a recreation of lies, lies and deceit. You've been deceived, so-called black man. You've been deceived, so-called black woman. You've been deceived, Hispanic and Native American man and woman. We've been deceived by the people that brought us over here on slave ships.
Right.
But our people don't want to hear that. Our people want to engage in pride. Nobody wants to hear the truth. And if you're not a pastor up on the pulpit, they don't think that you know the Bible.
Right.
They don't think you're qualified enough. But if you open up the Bible and read, then you will know the truth.
Right.
Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1. And let me get 1 John chapter 5 and start at verse 2. In fact, start with that 1 John.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 2.
No.
By this we know that we love the children of God.
How do we know that we love the children of God?
When we love God and keep his commandments.
How do you love God?
When we love God and keep his commandments.
But pastor will tell you that you don't have to keep the law anymore.
Right.
Pastor will tell you that the law is done away with.
Right.
But John the Revelator in the New Testament says the way that we love God is by keeping his commandments.
Right.
Not by saying God knows my heart. Not by saying that God that God will know my emotions and I have a relationship with God. No, you know that you love God if you keep his commandments.
Right.
Keep going, brother.
For this is the love of God.
This is what?
The love of God.
So the Bible is about to explain to you what the love of God is. Keep going.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. That's the love of the Most High God, that we keep his commandments.
Right.
Right?
Right.
When your parents give you instructions inside of the house, they tell you come in the house at 10 o'clock. They tell you take out the trash. They tell you clean up your room. And if you don't do it, they're going to beat your ass.
That's right.
So God gave us instructions, laws, and statutes to keep. And if we didn't keep them, he was going to destroy us and punish us.
Right.
And that's what he did. He put us on cargo slave ships and let the white man bring us over here and put us in chains.
That's right.
But how would God let something like that happen to a people? Because we didn't listen.
Right.
So if you don't listen to your Creator, he got something for you. We have to keep God's laws. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, God gave us his commandments. We are the children of Israel.
Right.
So it's our responsibility to keep the commandments. We don't care what the other nations do. God didn't give them the commandments.
That's right, Al.
Bring that out, King. Let me get Jeremiah 23 on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Woe be unto the pastors that do what?
That destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
So woe be unto the pastors that destroy and lie to the people every Sunday.
Right.
Every Sunday you hear, thank you, Jesus, good Lord. And everybody gets all these warm feelings after they hear the stories, but he ain't taught you a damn thing. The pastor barely preaches out of the word.
Right.
The pastor should be teaching you about precept upon precept, line upon line. He should be telling you about prophecy. He should be telling you and warning you if you continue to sin and don't repent and turn from your wicked ways that you're going to be destroyed. But he just says God is going to love you and God's going to send money your way.
Right.
God's going to give you that job. God's going to give you that wife or that husband.
Right.
Because pastor teaches you that God owes you something. But God don't owe us a damn thing.
That's right.
We owe the Most High all the glory. Jamaica? Okay. Cool. That's a religion? No, that's not a religion. You said sometimes we do what? You said sometimes we do what? But that's not a religion. When man and wife have kids, that's just a marriage. That's what they're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying?